Hi guys, welcome to the Human and Machine, where we bring you the top projects and insights in Web3. So if you're new to our channel, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Now, with the Spot Bitcoin ETF officially live, there's even more opportunities for investors to make profits. But that's easier said than done. So how can novice investors be more successful in crypto trading? Well, we have a solution with Zignaly, an AI-powered profit-sharing platform. And the platform has gained more than 500,000 users and 10 billion in total trading volume. So how do they do it? Well, that's exactly why we have the co-founder and CEO, Bart Bordallo, on. So to begin, right, it is common to hear newbies, hearing successful traders making millions, right? And the dream of getting rich quick. But there is a study, and I found this research saying that 38% of crypto investors lost money, and then only like 13% just broke even. So in short, right, more people lose money than make money. And what I want to ask you first is, how is Zignaly's profit sharing model helping traders of all background and knowledge, to trade in crypto? And how does it compare to, let's say, platforms like copy trading, where that is popular in the crypto space as well?
It's difficult. You see all this news, you see people making money and you want to be here, but in order to get something, you need to spend hours and days and weeks and months learning, studying how this works. And it's really, really difficult. Not everybody wants to spend so much time in front of the computer uh, learning about this thing, right? So what we do is we allow you to participate in this opportunity. We have the need of having to learn all these things. Okay, and we have built this in a way that it has been a little bit selfish, right? Because I was in this position and I wanted to participate, but I didn't want to learn so much about how this works. So I want to put my money somewhere and I want somebody to manage this money for me. So this is what we have been building. And you have a platform, super transparent, where you can see the performance and the track record of all the fund managers that we have in a beautiful marketplace. You can sell it based in your risk appetite, uh, in the expected return that you might have from one particular strategy or a portfolio of a strategy, which is even better. And then you put your money and you forget about everything. You can check in whatever currency you want. So now it's super sexy copy trading, right? Everybody, the biggest exchanges, the biggest platform are doing copy trading. And what is the difference between copy trading and what we are doing? So with copy trading, you are replicating in your account what the trader is doing. Okay. There is a problem, and even is a bigger problem in crypto, because there are markets with very low liquidity, and if the trader make an operation there, okay, if there are too many followers, and if the trader is successful, there's gonna be a lot of followers. The difference between the trader results and the followers are gonna be huge. Okay, the trader is always ahead of the follower, so his return are gonna be really, really good, but the follower are not gonna have these same returns. And the chart and the result from the trader, they are gonna look super sexy. We are gonna see how it's a uptrending chart, beautiful, and everybody want to be there. So, and it's even worse. There is because of this, what some platforms are trying to do is they are trying to limit the amount of people who can participate in a strategy. For example, I think Binance, which is the biggest exchange that we have nowadays, is around 2,000 followers per strategy. Okay, when we have hundreds of thousands of people wanting to participate in this opportunity. So these are the big difference between copy trading and profit sharing. We have a technology that guarantee that the result between the trader and the last one of the follower are exactly the same, 100%. So this is how we are different from copy trading.
Yeah, I think fundamentally that's a good point, because copy trading, like, it sounds good at first, right? You see all these ads and stuff. Okay, you sign up, but let's say on a Bybit or Binance where like volumes are super big, super strong, that copy trader will be able to get the trade suit, let's say with very minimal slippage. But imagine you're a copy trader, you're doing it on a smaller exchange or even like a decentralized exchange, right? That
Yeah,
slippage and price difference, it's going to impact and it could mess up your trade, even though it's copied. So that's a very good point.
exactly. And
Yeah.
there is also one important point, which is the platform's business model. Okay, you need to understand that the chain at the end, they work based in trading fees, right? The more volume you do, the more they are gonna earn. Okay, so our business model, we have tried to be super aligned with the users. So we charge a percentage of the profit. We work with success fee. And on top of that,
Mhm.
the success fee has to be above the high water mark. So in order to the platform and even the trader to earn money, they have to make profit to the users. So we are super
Mhm.
aligned with the user of the platform. That's
Yeah, I think
a
that's important.
important factor. Yeah.
Yeah, very important. Okay. So then let's say I'm a new user, right? And then I want to sign up and then I go to your platform. Yeah, there's probably dozens of really good traders to choose from. So can you tell me more about like how your AI algorithm, a Z-score, helps new users to basically select the fund managers that they can invest into?
So thinking about how we could improve this, what we did was we are creating this rating algorithm. It has into consideration a lot of different factors, not only the return. It has in consideration, of course, the return, but also the consistency of the service. It has into consideration the risk that the service is taking. It has into consideration if it's a strategy that beats the market. It has into consideration how much funds the service is managing, because it's not the same to manage an account with $5,000 than an account with $2 million. There is a lot of different factors that this algorithm has into consideration, and it presents in a super easy way to the user this information. You have one score of one single number from 0 to 100, and the higher the score, the more balanced is going to be the strategy. But for those who want to go even further, you can you you are going to be able to click in the score, and there is going to be a window that is going to tell you exactly the stronger points of this strategy and the weak points of this strategy. You can see that this service
Mm.
is really good in returns. It's a moderate risk strategy. It has managing this many money. It has this many followers. That you're gonna see the full details of the how the algorithm has rated this service.
Mhm.
So we always, since the beginning, we have tried to do something very transparent. All the charts, all the track record is what it really is. We
Mm.
cannot modify what the trader has done in the past to show sexy results or something like that. We even ask all the traders in the platform, they need to pass KYC in order to be able to list in the marketplace, because at the beginning it happened that people opened 10 strategies and then they
Mm.
closed the 7 that didn't work and only leave in the marketplace the 3 that were super sexy, right? But
Mhm.
you can do this gambling. You don't need a strategy for this. But no, now we have into consideration before listing you in the marketplace that you have a good track record, that you have not been closing and opening services, and that you are really a good fund manager.
Mhm. Yeah, I think this is especially useful for like the retail people because if you're like a accredited investor, more professional, you go to these professional hedge funds, have private discussions, and you can do your own due
Correct.
diligence. But how do retail people do that? They don't have the affordability and means to do it. So I think relying on AI and data to be transparent about that is a good thing, right?
Sure.
Okay, great. So then, what I want to know is, and I mentioned this earlier, you guys have 500,000 users all around the world, and then also 150 veteran fund managers. Now, I imagine this wasn't an easy feat, but can you tell us more about how it all started and how you got there, and basically, what do you see coming forward?
Sure. So actually, we have more traders, but and even more users, because the trader that you see is what you have listed in the marketplace. But there is a lot of fund managers that they don't have the service listed in the marketplace. They use this for their private communities, and they don't want to share the strategy in the marketplace, which is totally fine. And also, right now we are launching white levels. So we have other communities that we don't count them in these 500,000 users, but it's an interesting way to grow. So how we started? As I said at the beginning, I started. This was a little bit for myself. I was one of these guys who bought in 2017. I bought Ripple, XRP, RP to around 20 cents. It went to $3, and then it went down to 20 cents, and I still have my Ripple. So after that, I started to play with. I have a strong technical background. I started to play with the API. I think it was Kraken at that time to make a bot. Obviously, for trading. Obviously, it didn't work because I have no idea about trading. And then I figured out about. I learned about the trading signals that you can get in Telegram groups, in Discord groups. I'm not gonna get into if they work or not, but the thing is that you have to do this. You got the signal, and you have to go to the chain, and you put the order manually. And then I didn't understand why you have to do this manually, right? Because you are missing a lot of signals and opportunities. So I adapted the bot that I had to automatize the signal. We put an interface on top of that. We started talking with a few users, and in less than 1 month, in super alpha, we were managing like $1 million in volume. Now, $1 million is nothing, but back then, with just an alpha, it was something amazing. And from there, we started to work based on this, automatizing signals that you get from Telegram group, from signal provider, and these kind of things. But then we realized that this wasn't working. There were a lot of work that you need to do when you get a signal. What is the take profit? When are you gonna exit with losses? How many profit you get? When you get the profit? So it wasn't for somebody who want to come here, put some investment and forget. So then we came we say, hey, let's gonna do copy trading. And we tried copy trading. It was really good until we discovered that it doesn't scale. Okay, it's good for a few users, but then you cannot scale it. And from there, we went to what we call profit sharing. Okay, and profit sharing was the solution for everything, all the problems that we have in the past. So we tried this in the previous bull market. It was crazy. It was more than we did like $1 billion in volume per month, and around 700 million only from profit sharing. So we say, okay, this is the solution. Let's gonna close everything other than profit sharing. Let's gonna focus on that. We made a new version, a super improved version from the first one. And this is what we are running today. And we are super happy with the results. People, the community, the trader, they are super happy with the results. And where we are going. Now we have a strong dependency of centralized exchanges, and we want to change that, right? Because our vision is to have investment opportunity to everybody, okay? And there is a lot of restriction in the CeFi, right? So we want to go DeFi, and we want to be sure that anyone in any part of the world is able to participate in this investment opportunity that we have with crypto. Through crypto, we are going to be able to reach even the traditional financial, right? Now with real world asset, I think this is a good opportunity to offer more options to the investors.
So about the trust, I think it's also important for users to know, let's say when they deposit USDT or stable coins, to invest into the fund manager, where exactly is that money going? And I know you do work with liquidity partners. So can you talk about, who they are and how the funds are actually being secured?
Okay, so yeah, this is a question that we have often. We should have more. I'm surprised about this. Even at the beginning, people were putting money in an alpha product, but there are people who ask, "Hey, who has the money? What are you doing to keep the money safe?" So the first of all, we are not custodian, and the money goes directly right now to Binance. Binance has all the security mechanisms to ensure that the money is going to be safe. And on top of that, they have the SAFU insurance. If something happens, these funds are going to be covered by Binance. We are starting to work with Bybit. I'm not sure if Bybit has any kind of insurance. I didn't hear about that, but they also have a strong security mechanism in order to save the funds. And the movement, once we go to DeFi, you are going to have the custodian is going to be a kind of smart contract. Okay, so people are going to put the money in the smart contract, and we have I think we have a very strong security resource inside the team. But the idea is that we will go to different audits and be sure that external parties guarantee that the smart contract is safe as possible. Okay, we will put bounty programs for the smart contract to be sure that what we also interesting is that it's going to be open source, so anybody can see the code and can say, hey, you have some issue here and we can fix. So this is our approach with security.
Very nice. Yeah, and I think 2024, definitely the infrastructure space in blockchain is becoming much better. There's also like zero knowledge and layer 2, layer 3. So I'm sure you have many, many options to choose from in terms of the, when going DeFi aspect. And yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. And as always, we like to say in this whole Web3 space, don't just believe us, don't just believe Bart. Go verify yourself. You can sign up on Zignaly, links down in the description. And just try it out, right? You can always put in just small amounts of money, play around, and get comfortable. But that's how it is.
Thank you for that.